What's up guys, Noah here. Now I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. I didn't think the Wii U was all that bad. Now I can already hear the two of you that are watching gasp, and I know it's a very unpopular opinion. But there are 3 questions you can ask any console that will help support my claim. Question 1, did it help the company financially? For the Wii U, no. Question 2, was there a solid third-party support on the console? For the Wii U, no. And question 3, were the exclusive and AAA titles on the console good? For the Wii U, yes. So really the only good aspect of the Wii U were the exclusive and the AAA titles. So the Marios, the Zeldas, just, you know, the Nintendo exclusive. Real quick, I don't write scripts for my videos because I don't like to, but I wrote a script for this and I hate it. So, I threw it on a blanket. I don't like that script, so we're gonna wing it from here on. So the Wii U wasn't all bad because of the exclusives that were on it. One of the exclusives, and the main reason why I bought a Wii U in the first place, was Super Mario Maker. I like to get boxes, so I kept this one. I really like the design on it. I love Super Mario Maker, and it is the reason why I own a Wii U, because at the beginning, I was like, the Wii U looks stupid. It just looked like a cheap add-on to the Wii and just never lived up to what the Wii was. And so I got this because of Super Mario Maker, because the game just looked so much fun. I saw so many people play it and I just really enjoyed the game so much. It was a dream come true of having the ability to make your own Mario level, and I love Mario. Mario's my favorite series. I love Nintendo. I've really enjoyed Mario Maker as a game on the Wii U, and I didn't really hate the Wii U. I really like how thick the gamepad is. It really fit in my hands well, and I just really enjoyed it. Now, there was no third-party support on the entire console. Not the entire console, but there was just a huge lack of, because the whole design of like the gamepad and like how to design games using the gamepad was just a lot harder. So then third-party companies just went with Sony and Microsoft and designed stuff for PlayStation and Xbox instead of the Wii U. But that's besides the point. We're talking about Mario Maker here. So moving on, Mario Maker was such a fun game, and a lot of people wanted the game to be portable. A lot of people liked it and thought it would be a perfect game for the 3DS, because that's what we had, a Wii U and a 3DS at the time before the Switch. So a lot of people were like, oh my gosh, this game would be great for the 3DS. And so Nintendo's like, yeah, it would. So then they put it on, and we got the worst thing ever. And you think the Wii U's bad? Oh my gosh. Mario Maker for 3DS is just complete. It's like Nintendo looked at a great game and they're like, how can we ruin this? And then they made Mario Maker for 3DS. I mentioned it in the last video, but I get like passionate about like Nintendo stuff. So if I seem mad or angry with anything in like my videos, I just really care for Nintendo, and I don't want to see them like fail or do stupid things like this. But Mario Maker for 3DS was just awful. You couldn't add people's levels. Like if I made a level on like the Wii U and like my friend had a 3DS, they couldn't search up for my level. You could just only play random levels that you had, and like they used like Street Pass, and it was just like really not that great. And it was just, oh my gosh, why even bother put it on the 3DS if you're gonna just take off the huge aspect of sharing levels between friends? Like, Nintendo, what are you thinking? But that's a big enough rant about the 3DS. The main reason why I'm making this video is why Mario Maker would be a great game for the Switch. Now, at the launch of the Switch and like with the first couple games, a lot of people said that Mario Maker could not work because a lot of people wanted it on the Switch. But everyone's like, oh no, it can't work, because they need to design games that will work docked mode and in handheld mode. And like they can, like, you have to follow this. So if the game only works in like handheld mode, because a lot of people said you need the touch screen of like the Switch to design levels, and you can't design levels docked, like they can't do that. You can't make Mario Maker into a game. It's got to be the same in both handheld and docked. But a couple titles on the Switch right now help prove that that's not true. The 2 games that I looked at are Captain Toad Treasure Tractor and Super Mario Party. In Captain Toad Treasure Tractor, you needed the gamepad on the Wii U to touch, and you need to lift up the platforms to move Captain Toad all around because it can't jump. That's the whole like mechanic of the game. So they ported it over, and you can use the gyroscope on the Switch and go and like move platforms docked. You could just move the Joy-Con kind of like a Wii remote. And the gyroscope technology in the Joy-Con alone really work in this format. And I enjoyed the demo. I'm probably not gonna get the full game because I'm not like a huge fan on the game, but it still works. The gyroscope still works, and it works well enough to the point where I'm like, this is fine docked, and I would just prefer it in handheld mode. The next game is Super Mario Party. The unthinkable happened. Nintendo put so like many restrictions on the controls. Like, I bought these, and in my video I complained that you can only use one Joy-Con on its side, and I get it. A lot of the minigames really want to make sense with just two or like a Pro controller, but that's besides the point. I'm saying that they are willing to just make an entire game where you can't even use it in handheld mode. You are required to do it in docked or tabletop mode. So I don't see the point in saying that they can't bring Mario Maker over, because if they really want it as like a handheld title only, you can play levels docked and then just design levels in handheld mode. Or use the gyroscope technology like in Captain Toad Treasure Tractor and move around the screen and select items. So like the main like problem with Mario Maker coming over that a lot of people have is you can't design levels docked, which is complete bullcrap because you can't. They have the technology in the Joy-Con. They probably have the technology in the Pro Controller too, where you can even just move around like a cursor. Like if you're going to like type, like if you're trying to like log into like the Nintendo eShop, like you have to type in your password. So even moving around and then like selecting like different like buttons like with a cursor, you can easily do that with a controller and just design levels docked. Just a lot of people would prefer it in handheld mode. I don't see why it can't come over, and I really hate to see it not come over because the game is so much fun. Like, the really only reason why I went back to the Wii U for a couple times is to play Mario Kart, which is on the Switch, play Smash 4, now I play Ultimate, and to play Mario Maker. And like, those three titles are like the main reason why a lot of people like the Wii U, and that's really like the main reason why I like the Wii U. And I would just hate to see this game die on the Wii U. There's so much potential for a deluxe version or like a port on the Switch as well. Like we can add maybe Super Mario Bros. 2 design, like in the level design. Maybe they add that. Maybe they might add like a Super Mario Odyssey skin. I know it's like a 3D game, but they can make like some skins to work in like 2D. They can make some fun things happen with it. They can maybe introduce a co-op mode where you design levels and then 2 players can play it. You can have like a time thing where you design a level with a friend and then they have to play it in like under a certain time limit. I know you can like kind of do that with this, but maybe they can have like a designated mode with it. They could do so much with the game on the Switch, and I think it would just be a really nice way to just make Mario Maker. I got the 30th edition Mario here, so maybe in 2020 we can get it for the 35th edition of Mario, and maybe they might release a better amiibo. They might just release the game. It would be so nice. Maybe they can have like a cool like controller, because like look at this, they have like a special edition 2DS for Mario Maker because they still like the game. It's a great game. You could play it basically infinitely. Check out like Matt Pat's like game theory on like how long the game is. You can literally, like, none of us will outlive Mario Maker. There's so much potential in this game that it's just amazing to play. But basically all I'm saying is I really just want Mario Maker on the Switch. I think it would just be a great game for the Switch, and if they, for some reason, there was like a rumor last year that this year or the next year, only rumor right now, not even from Nintendo, that there might be a Pro Edition like Switch, like an upgraded Switch. And I'm gonna be making a video soon like on what I would like in a Pro Edition. But like if they fix up like the Joy-Con gyroscope, they can make it even cleaner and maybe have this as like a launch title with the new Pro Switch and say, oh, you can use like the new gyroscope like even better to like design a level. I think it would just be really cool to see this on the Switch and not die on a dying console, because the Wii U's nearly dead. I think Smash really killed it, because the only reason why people still played it was for like Smash for Wii U. So like now that Ultimate's out, the Wii U's nearly dead if it's not dead already, and I feel like Mario Maker just needs to be on the Switch. Oh my gosh, if they made like Joy-Cons that are like white and have like different designs like this stuff, like different like Mario like designs and stuff, oh, it looks so good. Or like the 2DS design but like on Joy-Cons, oh my god, the dream. So that's it. That's all I have. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed these new videos. Can't think of another way to end this video, so I'm gonna do a cool thing here. All right. I'm gonna play this